offense ready to kick off their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but how can they prove that they can go down and score? So that was a formula they got them down there first time. Get back to something close to that. Maybe they get this game tied up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given them a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Down to the 10. Touchdown! Detroit! Dylan Sampson, 76 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single...
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is
two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. So we're back to a one-point game now as the kickoff comes. And he's going to be stopped. Good coverage here by the Kelty. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Let's go now.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember the offense scored a touchdown. This time out, look and repeat that. Charles' defense looking for the first straight after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
It's just about because you're motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Now, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give you a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer run.
a 7-yard gain.
The first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 118 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Rattler. Looking deep downfield. Oh, that is incomplete.
The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Side complete. That's Wilson. That's a 6-yard gain. It's right around the 43.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Audible here into something else. Hands it off out of the gun. First down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Rattler. That's complete. Able to pick out the first across midfield at 47. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Down to about the 45. At 45. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Jefferson going to go in motion right. In motion goes the tight end.
Ready?
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And yards on the play. First down.
A gain of 15. First down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So first and 10 now from the 30. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
Another carry.
A few times here today. This one's not going to go anywhere.
No gain on the
To the
play.
air is Rattler.
Brings up second and 10.
Out to the fullback. To his running back. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up the third down.
Number 26.
He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
White. Cut.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. It's back to the 29.
A loss of 2 yards.
They'll go. Here's Rattler. Pass taken in. He's been tight end. And he's going to be brought down about the 16. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
10 black. Cut.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he is touchdown.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Kendra Miller, a 15-yard touchdown run. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
Makes
And
the
the lead is
score.
up to 8.
Visitors 21. Lions 13. Chad
Back
Ryland
out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. Now the crease here as he's past the 30.
Lions take over first
All in
and
all,
10.
pretty solid return. He only got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get through on this drive.
Complete to Isaac to slow.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. Ray. To Sampson. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 5. And enemy territory.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
The first of their timeouts.
The Lions
As they stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
45-yard line.
70 Rangers, 18 Cardinals, don't throw 18. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete.
Intended for Dylan Simpson.
Force the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and
As soon
10.
as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Now a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Setting up the screen for Sampson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40.
Dylan Simpson.
They get 6. That'll
It's a
leave
gain
them
of
with 3rd
6.
and 4.
Makes it
With all the success
3rd
they've had
and
throwing
4.
the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
They'll look to throw again. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the sinker. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half.
They're on 33-yard
He's
line.
certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not bring him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns
Jefferson going to go in motion right.
Set.
They'll throw now on the final play. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Jefferson.
Coach just dropping a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
60 reps. 60 reps. Go.
I got it. Coming.
Ready?
Now Rattler. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to go in. Trying to throw for the pressure. Maybe that was for the best. As that brings us to the end of this first half of play. To about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Here we go.
And they've got the lead seeding. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. Gotta keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches open the ball.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Lead is up to 15 now. Wyman now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Ready to kick off their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing...
That's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Raised pass.
Turnover there as his guys are getting the field back.
At their own 14-yard line.
Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. That ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Set. 33. Yep, ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. To the 25. 218 yards for him on the ground now. He has been terrific here this afternoon.
Running money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got richer, got bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on a camouflage bells. Blue diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. Twin, on me hustle and grab. I'm not like that.
Set. Hut.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
50. Green. Hut. Hut.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. They're going to snap this play out behind them. We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 5 there. Bringing up second.
Here we go. Blue, 32. Hey, red. Black shot. Red, cycle. Set.
From the shotgun, Rattler. Throw left side. Pulled in by the tackle.
Rattler's pass. Complete to Trey Tucker. A gain of 11. Brings up 3rd and 4.
5-2. Let's go. 52 Blue. Cut.
Rattler working out of a gun. Pass to the sideline.
Jefferson.
He's been able to get it up past the
A gain of 15 yards.
second catch for him
Complete
today.
to Justin
First
Jefferson.
down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Watch out, local 45. White. Set.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Now he's loose again. And he is here. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His third touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Makes the score.
And Lions up here 22 points. So after a field goal, Rattler back out as he'll send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition,
touchdown, Detroit. It's a slow 73 yards. And the Lions get a bit closer.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He recovers his touchdown to a short game.
That keeps the score. Visitors 35, Lions 19.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
and I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out. They snap the guy off the carrier and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play. And that's how they get it done.
Yeah, and they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
Ready?
And they'll keep leaning on the run game. Back to the ground.
It's a gain to the 43-yard. That's good. First down.
17.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Blaster, 6. Blue striker. Red, yellow. Hey, blue. Ready.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line drive. The throw took him a little too far in second down.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all his receivers downfield.
Ready,
So second and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing is Rattler. They try to set up the screen out wide, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for number 26.
It looked like the right time to down the running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Yards to
Now
go.
they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Fight. Number 7. Black shot. Hut, hut.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the 45-yard line.
A 2-yard
Get a new
gain.
look.
It's 4th down.
Set, hut.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's caught. And he's finally taken down 1 yard out before he reaches the 14.
And the first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Clock. 10.
Switching. Check. Lucky.
Hut.
On first down, they'll go to the ground time. And he'll get about 50 just inside the touchdown to the 11.
Taken down at the 11-yard
Here's 2nd
line.
and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
.22 needle. Go red. Ready? Go.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Trying to find a running back. Staying is back to the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Rattler from the gun. 3rd down. And he hits him in stride. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Trey Tucker, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Chad
Ryland on for the extra point. And that PAT pushes the lead.
your age. Ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, I catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been stocked up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up, when it's half time she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no left. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little. What's your run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, made that. You got such a pretty face, but I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I
like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker. LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. Six on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. A middle Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's our visitors and the Detroit Lions. Settle in, we think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you, and we are underway in downtown Detroit. And he takes this all the way back for 6. The opening kickoff of the afternoon turns into a touchdown. Greg, a dream start to this one. The opening kickoff taken back all the way for the first points of the game.
And each one of these teams, Mike, they've spent the entire week discussing how can we get off to a fast start, but you don't get out to much of a faster start than returning the opening kickoff of the game. It's a dream start, as you said.
The kick is
You just don't draw it up much better.
Makes the score. Visitors 7, Lions nothing. Chad Ryland to kick off.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And there'll be no return for it coming. So, ball comes out to the 35-yard line. Now the former foul, Dylan Sampson. He's going to be brought down. Up past the 12 yards off the game. That's good for a first down.
That's good.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line. Displacing defenders at the point of attack and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Half the 60. Hurt.
On first down, right back to Sampson.
Dylan Sampson. That is on the 28-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
60 Eagles. 60 79 Broncos. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Sam LaPorta. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. Sampson brings up the 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is the game where you start. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On 3rd down, here's Sampson. And the defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain.
Behind the
4th down, straight ahead.
A loss of a yard.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. Right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Here we go. Here we go.
Looking to throw to get started. It's Rattler. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Chicago. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Chad Ryland for the extra points report. His kick is good. And the visitors will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a tough one. At their own 35-yard line. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? Cut 19. Cut 19. 18. Run. 18.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It is a beautiful play for Detroit. 37 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's got it inside the box. He's got to be brought down. It's a 25-yard. It gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. Sampson. This defense. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
To the goal line and in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. The extra point is good. And the Lions are on the board. It's now 14-14.
Lions 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on the return.
First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Rattler. Mark him out for 35.
That's good.
15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
At the 35-yard
Ball
line.
out to the 35-yard line. And they come up to 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
So these might all very low numbers. They're big games. They're nothing fancy. They really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger than this pass. Paying a very important read. And luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming. And at the very least, was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Ready?
Here's Rattler. Over the middle and taking it. He's got
19 yards.
It's That's a gain of 19 in the air. First down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They come up on second and
14 on the play. It's second down.
Rattler's gun. Rattler. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down. But he got a good chunky yardage back with that
Big gain on the play.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-7 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment.
On the ready.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Here we go, set. Blue, 32.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. It's a gain of 12 there. First down.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Chicago.
Clock, 10. Strike it. Check, strike it. Set.
Back to throw is Rattler. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, and the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10.
Let's go now. Yellow, 20. Set.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll get about 3.
Number 26 is taken down at the 19-yard line.
Facing
It's a gain of 4
and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
A throw on the move is caught.
Justin
Easily pick up the first down.
A gain of 12 yards.
Goal coming up.
Complete to Justin Jefferson. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Ready.
Here's a run. Touchdown, Chicago. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Visitors will take a 21-7 lead.
Lions 7. Chad Ryland.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And that's well done by the kicking team, but only able to make it past the 15-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws this. He's still one something for the pressure. Got a little bit of time, and it'll set
pressure getting there in a hurry just ends up being a wasted down.
Sampson gonna run it. Down he goes. And some good blocking before the attack. And up 7. And it brings up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
He'll get this to the left flat. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
For a Lions.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down
First and 10
10.
at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw. He gets into drop in for his first sack of the young season.
At the 44-yard line.
Tap 60. Get up. Hawk 70. Hawk 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
He'll drop to throw.
It's a gain of 11. Brings up 3rd and 8.
79 Broncos. Warriors 70. Get up.
Hill look to throw. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And he's gonna get there. He got the first down.
It's a
Not
gain
by
of
a
8.
whole lot. And that'll keep this drive rolling.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the handoff, this is Sampson.
So his team finds themselves in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Inside the 10.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
Give him 27.
That's another first and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. And at the very least, got to come away with some points.
They'll run with Sampson.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
Ready. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 19, 8. Come 19. Come 19. One more push. Ready.
Back of the end zone. He's down. Down Detroit. Touchdown. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The PAT is in good. And the Lions drop closer here. It's 21-14.
Lions 14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken around the 11. And they'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. At their own 20-yard line.
Okay, break. Still flat. Set. Red.
Here's Rattler on first and 10. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And what a pass! He goes all the way. 80 yards. the season.
Visitors 28, Lions 14.
Final time, final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And it'll be brought down.
The Lions take
25.
over first and 10.
Decent field position
Their own
to start this drive.
26-yard line.
The career's more at stake when you win your prom. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just wanna...
Trap 60. Here we go. Set. Rocco 80.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Outside, support of the tight end.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Lions first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard
Look to throw
line.
here on first down. Over the middle. The Lions all there first time out.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
26 seconds until the break.
That's another.
This is what every offense looks to do. Like they want to attack in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Here's first and 10.
19 Lions. Set. 18 Cougar 19. Buffalo 18.
Down the field, he's got safe. And he'll have a first down. Definitely in field goal range now.
That's
Down at
another
the 20-yard line.
Detroit Lions first down.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Coming up here. He's within 7. It's 28-21.
Visitors 28, Lions 21.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. On the return, here comes Tucker. And a decent return there. He'll get this
Tucker
just shy of the 30.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Set, hut.
Man in motion here is Tucker.
95. Ready.
Rattler gonna throw on first down. A throw right side, taken in by Tucker. He's on his way. And he's gonna take this all the way to the house. 70 yards.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Chicago. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean,
Chad
from where this
Wyland
ball
for
was
the
snapped,
extra point.
you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and
His
rally
kick
tackle.
is good.
If they throw it in the end zone,
Makes
high
the
point the
score.
ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
Chad Wyland to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. Good job.
The Lions take
Coverage
over
to get him down short of the 20-yard
Their own
line.
18-yard line.
On the set. 70 ready. 70
They'll throw out of the gun. He's got a play open on the left side. And he's down up beyond the 45-yard line. 25 yards on the play. 25 on that connection. Good for a Lions first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now they'll set up to throw. Will be hit as he throws, and that ball will line up. Incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. Leads to it'll bring up second down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
That's a good one, caught by Laporta. Towns will be doing it now. 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
Coming up now for first and 10.
Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
79 Broncos. Street.
They'll look to throw yet again. They go right back to Laporta. And he'll take this one again. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. Now he gets the point.
The kicker on for the point after.
He knocks it through. And the level within 7. It's 35-28.
Lions 28.
The kicks away. To return is Cooper. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take it. First down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the set.
Rattler now on first down. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Jefferson. A gain of 14. Good for a quick pass.
That's really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He's got it. He's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 31 yards.
So 31 yards on this play. The second big one in a row. And another first
32-yard line.
play action. Rattler.
The pass on first down. It's completed at the 44-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rattler. He runs with it. And he's going to be out of bounds. Inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 2 yards. First down. Chicago.
The challenge in defending a 23-yard back in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield. It's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, gets it down himself, and he picks up a big game.
Brings up second and 12.
On second down, here's Rattler. Going right, it's taken in. And he's got a 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
Brings up third and
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He's taken down, but it's a game business. This sets up pass. And goal.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Chicago.
Ready?
Contain him well. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Chicago. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
The
Highland's
kick
kick
is
here
good.
is good. Makes this a visitors will extend his third-quarter lead.
Lions 28.
Here's Highland now
to kick off.
TD, he'll send this one away. This will be returned from the 2.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 18, Pioneer. Set. Ready? 19, Lion. 60, Warrior. 70. And up.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Panther 11. Panther 11. 70, Timberwolves. Ready?
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. On target to Laporta. They're going to get this all the way up to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
From the 39.
And the Lions first
and
down.
10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18. Huh.
Back to throw. He'll drop this to Sampson underneath. They'll get it up 40 as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Trap 60. 19 tight. 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Back to the air one more time. And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line. That's it. It'll be third down.
No gain on the play. It's third down and 6.
79 Broncos. 7 Pop 18. Pioneer. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Come on, set.
He'll drop the throw. Escaping to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance.
For Sam
Trailing
Laporta.
here in the fourth.
Incomplete.
They will turn it
It's
over
a turnover on
down.
downs.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's fourth down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again.
For the extra
Touchdown,
point.
Chicago. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara.
The kick is
Players
good.
in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game.
Lions 28. Chad Ryland.
Here's
to
Ryland
kick
now.
off.
After the TD, he'll send this one away. And
The Lions
no
take
return
over
here.
first and
This
10
is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Comeback team. Ready? 70 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. Side of
It's a
midfield.
gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Lions first down.
He'll look to throw. And that one is complete. Long was intended. He got getting his feet in there.
Well, listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Now pass deep for St. Brown. Lost away. In the end zone, incomplete. But a good job locating the football on defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. But unfortunately, this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
He'll go left side here and complete this one. Good job defensively. They did not let him
4-yard
get
gain.
away.
It's
He's well
fourth
short
down.
of the first down marker. Incomplete. Daring
Intended for
on
Sam
fourth down.
Laporta.
Does not work out. And it
Turnover on
results in a
down.
turnover on down.
Here we go. Striker. Ready?
First down throw for Ratcliffe. To the left side and taken in by Jefferson.
Just
He'll bring down until he gets the 45-yard line.
gain of 10 yards.
Ready.
Here's Ratcliffe on first and 10. And he can't get away. They roll into the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To throw on second down is Ratcliffe. He's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got third
That's a
down
gain
coming
of
up.
3. It's
All right, so
third
anytime you're
and
facing the
7.
blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ready. Yellow. 43. Hut.
Throwing on third down, Ratcliffe. And that is incomplete.
Rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has the lead behind you. It's a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
He's going to take a shot down the field. That is incomplete. Couldn't get the connection on fourth. Give the ball over on down.
Set. Rip Cowboy 80. Ready.
come out throwing here to start the drive. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. Isaac was the intended target. And it'll be second down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That ball out of reach of the receiver's outstretched arms and is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On third down, he'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this ball is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his tight end. That's Laporte. He's got the Lions first down. Good hit by Sleddy. Huge gainer on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll run from the gun, and that's Sampson. And he ran right through one tackle. Fighting hard. Good gain on the ground.
Taken down at the 14-yard line.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can.
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. Two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
On the return, here comes Tucker. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready?
Drive will start on the ground.
The ball carried by number 26. He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 2nd and 9. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll stick with him again. And he'll take nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no good.
And they will bring it from the other side of midfield. That's good. For a biggest 24 on that one. 21st gain on Chicago.
First down.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Come on, set, hut, hut.
To the ground, he'll get it again. Can he get a run? No, he's going to be taken down behind the line. The Lions take it down first time out. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
Ready, hut.
They'll drop the throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. Nowhere to run downfield. Now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Wise decision, especially at this stage of the game. You certainly don't want to force something and let the other guys right back into the game.
They snap it to Rattler. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. He's running on the return. It'll help him out at the ball right around the 45-yard line. Intercepted.
I gotta be honest, Mike, I'm a little surprised in the fact that they're even deciding to throw the ball, given the situation. I mean, it's unlikely that that decision will cost them the game, but stranger things have happened on a football field.
Ready? Hey, check. Bronco 80. 79 Bronco. Check go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down to force the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
60, tracking 60. Ready?
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass. Is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That is incomplete. Here we go. There goes what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. So at the end of the day,
this is intercepted. He works free. Right side.
Ray's pass. Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. First and goal. He's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Now we're going to get a timeout. Someone pointlessly calls him 3 seconds to go in a game that has already been decided. Second and goal.
Ready, set.
They'll try to run this one in. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So, it's a win for our visitors. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. And that'll do it